This morning, we are celebrating Canadian talent with a creative force in our country's ballet scene. That force is Guillaume Côté. You are looking at his new collaboration, Frame by Frame, a multidisciplinary performance years in the making. Côté is a choreographer. He's also a principal dancer with the National Ballet of Canada. And this month, man, you're busy. This month, you can catch him dancing in the title role in Romeo and Juliet one final time. But do not worry, he is not retiring. In fact, just the opposite. He is bidding fond farewell to the role that he definitely helped to create and define. We're pleased to have you in the studio this morning. Welcome. Welcome back, I should say.
Thanks for having me, yeah.
I want to start with this new collaboration, Frame by Frame. I watch it and I almost can't breathe. It is a striking combination of technology and dance, isolated movement. You are the choreographer of this. Can you explain to audiences what they're going to see when they come?
Well, it celebrates the life of Norma McEwen, who was a very famous filmmaker and animator here in Canada. And what we set out to do was make a show that was completely unique in a sense, because I feel that just like when in the Baroque era they invented acrylic paint, and then all of a sudden all the painters had to sort of rearrange how they created. Suddenly the paint dried faster, and they sort of had to rethink of ways of painting differently. Well, I feel technology has the same impact on dance and on creativity. So we are using technology in a way that makes it more relevant, and we're actually using dance to tell the life and of the Norma McEwen character. We set out to make something that was just like Norma McEwen. If you're aware of his work, many of you may not be, but it was very joyous, and it's very about celebrating beauty and choreography. So I think the show really beautifully reflects that.
How long does it take to put how long did it take to put this together? And not only that, once it's finally on stage, I mean, we were seeing just portions of it. Is there a piece that you love dearly, and when you see it performed, you were so happy to see it come to life?
Yeah, there's a few. Definitely, one of them is a very iconic film called Pas de Deux. That was made and actually won an Academy Award. And the Pas de Deux section it was made with these technologies that were really intricately difficult to make at that time, but nowadays we're able to produce it in real time. And that section is an absolutely beautiful thing to watch. It sort of enhances the classicism of the line and all of that. But there's another section called Neighbors, and it gets pretty ridiculous. I don't know if people are also familiar with that film. It's a lot of acting, and it's two people fighting over a flower, and it sort of represents war in a sense, and borders, and but the dancers get to act ridiculous on stage, and you hear the roar of the audience. It's such a great fun.
This is one of the things I heard about this show. Not only is it mesmerizing to watch, but it's very funny. I don't think people often think of humor when they come to the ballet.
No, that's very true, yeah.
This is a very busy summer for you, because as we mentioned, you were dancing Romeo and Juliet for the final time. I think people will be sad to see you go. Last time fans saw you in this role, we're just gonna look at some of it. What does it feel like to close the curtain, so to speak, on this role for yourself? Are you happy to let it go? Like, is the time done? Or are you
my
sad?
knees are going to be happy to let it go, and I'm not so sad to let the white tights go, because I am aging. But the beautiful thing about saying goodbye to Romeo in this way is that it's on my own terms. I'm truly happy to let it go. Also in my prime, it's a production that means a lot to me. It was created on me. In 2012. So I couldn't be happier to be able to celebrate it one last time. I have a guest here from the New York City Ballet, Sarah Mearns, to dance with me as Juliet.
Oh, lovely.
And also I'm really proud of the way that the young people have stepped into the role. So yeah, I'm really happy that these shows are going to sort of underline a production that has meant a lot to me. I'm
happy that Canadians are going to get to see it with you in this role one last time, but also see these new works that you are working on now. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.